Absolutely perfect weather for maple syrup. And I'll be over there in just a couple of seconds, Jim, to talk with you about that.
Yes, you've been talking about it actually for a while now. March is maple sugaring time in New England, and who doesn't love maple sugar? Nobody. There's actually literally nobody on record is not liking maple sugar. And it's a good time to add nature's sweetener maple syrup into your favorite dishes. Joining us today, our friend Barb Scala, lifestyle strategist. You're a strategist now.
I didn't know that.
Well, you are, apparently, because that's what it says. Behind the fresh foodie events and classes, she's here to show us a couple, maybe more unusual ways to put maple syrup into your favorite dishes. Oh, they're not just for pancakes anymore. Now, as I said, I love maple syrup, but Sam apparently loves it more.
I do.
So you're going to lead the way here.
You know why?
I'm going to come back when the samples get handed out.
You know why Sam loves it?
Why is
Because
that?
he can have it on snow.
You can have it on a lot of things.
Sugar on snow.
And he's going to have some.
Let's do this right now. This is
Take it away, Sammy. I'll be back.
Okay.
Syrup from Maple Breeze Farm in Westbrook,
And
Connecticut.
is it important to mention that sometimes people go to the store and they get what they think is maple syrup, but it's not actually maple syrup?
It's a blend and all. So this is this was made last week.
Very nice.
And it's wonderful. So usually you heat it up, but we're here on TV.
No, that's okay. That's fine.
You know,
because it's
and we're
hot
going to
cold
put
anyway.
a little here. Now it's a little chunky, that snow, Sam. You know how it came down.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
packed
no, it's all
So
good.
here's a spoon.
Thank you so much.
Try some maple syrup on snow.
While I'm doing that, let's talk
Make
about...
sure your snow is clean.
Yeah, that's a very important thing to do. Let's talk about some of the health benefits of maple syrup compared to just shoving sugar on top of something.
Yes. Okay, well, you know, it's all natural. Sugar is sugar. So it does have a high sugar content because it's all
sweet.
sugar.
That's natural.
Compared to honey, though, this has more minerals. Honey is a natural sweetener that has a little bit more vitamins. It's sustainable, though. We tap it, they boil it down in an evaporator, and 50 gallons of sap makes 1 gallon of sugar and maple syrup.
And 'tis the season. This is the time of the year where we really start ramping up the production. And there are so many places around Connecticut that you can get fresh maple syrup all over the state.
That's right, all over, and they're really tapping, and I believe Maple Breeze Farm had 50 gallons last year, and they're doubling it to over 100.
So let's talk about some of the stuff that you can do with maple syrup.
Absolutely. So let's start over here with an appetizer.
Okay.
I've done goat cheese. I rolled it in pistachios. I've put figs, I macerated them in some balsamic vinegar, and then I made this wonderful syrup out of balsamic vinegar and maple syrup.
Very nice.
I'm going to drizzle it on the figs with pistachios.
Very, very sweet. I'm going to smell this.
It's really wonderful.
It smells really
it's
good.
like this rich syrup that you can put on. So I even boiled down the maple syrup to make that. Let's make a salad dressing.
Yeah, and absolutely you can.
So
I've seen a lot of salad dressings
with
that have had maple
Dijon
syrup.
mustard and maple syrup, put some vinegar in there.
Sure.
You do that. Well,
much?
I'm going to throw in, keep going.
Okay.
You know, you want more vinegar. I'm going to put some pears in this salad.
Okay.
And then we're going to shake that, because the Dijon mustard and all. So I do the shaker method.
And I mean, if you have maple syrup, you probably have a lot of these ingredients and stuff at home. It's not too hard to do it. It's
Absolutely.
super healthy for you too.
And here I've done, you know, how they have sugar walnuts.
Oh yeah.
Do you like walnuts?
candied. I do.
You wanna
Yeah,
try one?
absolutely. Candied walnuts, but these
Candied
are these maple
just
syrup ones?
maple syrup. Put it in a pan.
Very nice.
Isn't that good? So you throw that in your salad. You
Okay.
put some cranberries, some pears, some celery, whatever you want, and then you put your oil in, Sam, now.
We gotta put the oil in this guy
and
too.
you're gonna, well, everybody's different, but 1/3, 2/3, but keep going, keep going, keep going. And then I'm gonna talk, go a little,
A little more?
yeah, because
All
I
right.
want to show you how easy it is to make a vinaigrette that, you know, is homemade. And this is a sweet one with maple syrup.
Very nice.
Now, it's a wonderful glaze for chicken, and I think we have a picture of something that I roasted up this week.
Let's check it out if we have the picture. But
because it browns the chicken really great. Do we have the chicken?
I think we're trying to get that picture.
We're trying to
up.
find,
There we
there it
go.
is.
Very nice. So what did you do with this chicken?
So it's got rosemary in it, Dijon mustard, maple syrup. It's so yummy. Some lemon, and it's a wonderful glaze. And look at how nice it browns it all up.
I'm a big fan of lemon. That's very, very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So a lot of recipes that you can do. You also have a couple of events or something that are coming up, some maple syrup related events?
I do.
Okay.
Well, not maple syrup, food events.
Okay,
in
food events.
Fairfield
All right, let's talk about 'em.
Fairfield next week at the Stroll, and then at Fairfield Library
Oh, we got them
in
up right there
Fairfield
on
for
the,
some reason.
on the screen.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing our little salad.
Yeah,
which
and,
this
and
smells
then
very
the
good.
library on the 8th. But let me tell you, I made custard out of almond milk with only
very nice.
maple syrup, and that is delicious. And
Can you get a shot of those, Benny?
you're gonna.
These look good.
So we're going
and,
from,
and the
from an
cookies.
appetizer into there and into dessert.
All the
so
way
yeah,
to
what are the
dessert.
cookies?
And use the cookies, use maple syrup instead of sugar. Now, these are made with teff flour, which is an artisan grain.
Okay.
They're gluten-free. I put chocolate in it, of course.
Yeah, duh.
Maple syrup, and by the way, about 3/4 cup maple syrup to 1 cup sugar is the
Oh, very nice.
equivalent. And you want to cut down on your liquid ingredients or bring your dry ingredients up.
And these are
'cause-
all good things that you can do at home with
Yeah.
your kids that are fun, especially the cookie stuff and the custard stuff. And you can make them eat salad because you can tell them it's got maple syrup in it. That's cool. I feel like it's the movie Elf.
with your
Is it the movie
maple
Elf?
walnuts. I know, it's wonderful.
With maple syrup on everything.
So literally, like you say, as Sam pointed out, you can go from the salad, from the beginning of the meal, right
the
through
end.
the meal to the dessert, and maple syrup is there every step of the way.
That's
This is
right,
the time
and
of
it's
year.
local, it's sustainable, it's yummy. What
Barb,
else do you
do you
want?
have
What's
a
not to
way
like?
that people can contact you?
Sure, on my website, barbscala.com, and let me know if you don't see a recipe up. I'll be happy to send it to you.
There you go.
Always
Very
great
nice.
to have you along,
Thank you so
Barb.
much.
Take care. Have a great
Okay.
week. For more info on maple syrup and other related matters, go to WTNH.com, click the on-air tab, and go pull it down to Good Morning Connecticut, and you'll find out more. Take care, Barb. Coming up on Good Morning Connecticut.